It's official that Hillary Clinton is the first woman now to head a major presidential party's ticket. And now Clinton family and her supporters are trying to get everybody to rally around her. Our Wington's political expert, Dr. Bart Rossi, he's here in the studio with thoughts about the Democratic conventions, their second night. Bill Clinton, one of the star speakers last night. What did you think of his introduction in a reverse of roles? This was the husband promoting the wife. What did you think?
I thought it was an interesting choice, what he decided to do. You know, instead of going after Trump, he really tried to present Hillary and her traits and characteristics. I always talk, of course, about a winning personality. That's pretty much what he was trying to do. He tried to project Hillary as somebody who was always comfortable being herself and pretty consistent and trying to help children and so forth. Always somebody reaching out to different groups of people, and of course a very good listener. He even highlighted that she did a listening tour in New York when she was running there. So I thought he did a good job, but I didn't think it was overly dynamic, but probably what he needed to do.
All right, so he did what he met his requirements, did his job.
I think so. I think he did his job. He did it. He told a good story.
All right, now let's talk about another thing that happened last night, which was the mothers of the movement. These are mothers whose children were killed in police violence. Let's listen first to what some of them had to say at the convention.
Hillary Clinton isn't afraid to say that Black lives matter. She isn't afraid to sit at a table with grieving mothers and bear the full force of our anguish. She doesn't build walls around her heart.
How did this work for the Democrats to have this group of mothers be a part of the convention? Did it come off successfully?
Well, you know, if they didn't do it, it would be a problem. So I think the fact that they did do it, they presented it, they tried to talk about it, I thought that was probably the right way to go. I think it might have provoked some anger and frustration for some folks, but I thought it probably, in the overall perspective, was the right thing to do to at least get the discussion going. I thought they did the right thing by bringing it up.
So they hit the right balance.
I think the right balance was there, trying to unite the party and reach in all directions. If you notice, they're going in every single direction, and they're focusing on appealing to everyone.
You might call this the scripted surprise of the night, that Hillary Clinton is there at a video message after she was officially nominated. I want to listen to a piece of this for you right now, what she had to say at the convention.
If there are any little girls out there who stayed up late to watch, let me just say, I may become the first woman president, but one of you is next.
She did set that historic place to become this first woman nominee, certainly garnering a lot of the attention that it deserves. What do you think of her showing up in this way and sort of breaking through that ceiling? Have we changed politics now?
I thought it was pretty sharp. I think they did a good job of projecting her, and I think she's doing a good job of trying to hit back against everyone who's saying she's not truthful, she's not honest. What they're trying to do is present those traits, those characteristics, appealing to kids and women. And I think that it was fairly successful in trying to project a better image of her.
Fairly quickly, President Obama's there tonight. After 8 years, it's sort of his swan song to the convention that many years ago launched his political career. What do you expect?
Well, you know, President Obama has a trait. I call it the simplicity of thought trait. He is a very unusual and gifted person. He can project what he's thinking, what he's saying, and you get it right away. He's very adept at that. And I think he's going to do that tonight, and he's going to be pretty successful going at Trump. That's what I would probably guess.
All right, well, we'll be watching. We'll be talking to you about it tomorrow. Dr. Bart Rossi back with us again. What we can do this morning, we'll be back. Just stay with us.